We did a Reddit poll.
Up Reddit.
Everybody at Reddit, we are acknowledging you. You are part of the community. Make sure that when we do these, you join us and you put your comments in. And ideally, you go to the original source. Just because I share it doesn't mean it's... Yeah, we're gonna make sure to go to RPG Archive. We did a poll, and we asked who your favorite party member is. And I took away the hero, and I took away Tornico, not because I wanted to. I'm not the criminal here. I'm not the bad guy. Reddit only allowed for this many selections. So I worked with what I had. I said, you can't pick Tornico. We all love him. He's got his own spin-off games. All right. And then you can't pick the hero because I couldn't, I did my best. But we had a choice between Maya, Ragnar, Elena, Boria, Kirill, and Mina. Remember, these are the American localized names. They all have, look them up. We'll go over those in a second. Number one, by a pretty wide margin, is Elena. She got 39 votes.
Woo.
The next highest was Maya at 12.
Wow.
Then Ragnar, then Kirill, probably because of that stuff you were talking about, the whacking. He's whacking off too much. And then Mina.
Moles.
And then poor Boria. Old man Boria gets one vote.
Nobody's favorite. But everybody uses him.
He's got oomph.
Got a lot of oomph.
Some comments. Outrageous Sector 64 says Ragnar's the best because he gets that slime NPC. I like the slime side story. Remember wishing you could use him once you find him later.
Yeah, I respect that. Gotta love Healy.
The new Archon says, oof, this is a tough one. Lots of good characters. I love Maya and Mina because Dancer, Fortune Teller are such cool classes aesthetically. But I also have a soft spot for Kirill because male healers are just so rare in JRPGs. Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth?
And Elena is super cool for being one of the few early physical attacker female characters in a JRPG. I think I picked Mina because Fortune Teller is such a cool class concept.
Ah, okay.
Marky the Snow Witch says, I love Elena as a character, even though there is really nothing to her gameplay. And
much.
King 9999 says, I like Elena because her crit rate is ridiculous. There's a lot more comments, but that was over on the other archive. I don't want to sift through all that. But thank you so much for participating in this survey. We'll have many, many more as time progresses. So make sure you hop on there. Make sure you check us out on RPG Archive on Reddit.
General impressions, do you agree?
No, I think Maya's the best because she's the hottest. That's my opinion. What about you?
Ragnar's a beast, bro. I mean, you know what though? I don't know what it is. I just like it's my nostalgia speaking. That's why I pick Ragnar. I think I voted for Ragnar in this poll. Realistically, the first time I played, I used Elena. She does have a mean crit rate, and also when you attach her with the twin Falcon or something, I forget exactly what it's called.
The earrings?
It's like it's an attack thing, or it's an attack weapon. It gives her 2 attacks, and then if you increase her luck, one of those attacks is it's gonna be good. So I always liked getting that extra attack in. Or Boria. I mean, realistically, like, I get it. Why would you like him? Maya, I understand Maya. The late game, she gets Puff. And I don't know if you know about Puff. I think we've talked about it before. You know what it does when you hit her up with some of the Puff?
No. What does that spell do? Oh, is that the dragon one?
It's the dragon one.
Okay, then yes. I have a really funny story about that, by the way.
I'd love to hear it.
It ties to the end, but yeah, I'll just tell it now. I beat the main villain of the normal game on my first go round.
Nice.
But all of my party members were dead, and I was using the wagon. And then Maya was the only one left, and I forgot because I hadn't been using them. They were all set to auto battle. All of them were using tactics. So I was not in control of what was going on. And she used Puff. And she killed him with a fire breath. She beat the final boss with a fire breath that I was not controlling at all. So it was. I have a really cool memory with that, and it's just very very crazy. Yeah,
It's a point for AI party members.
yeah. The game actually did what beat the game for me, so I guess there's something to it.
You know where else Puff is really useful?
Where?
In fighting metal slimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does
I
it?
think
It counts as a hit?
normal attacks do like 1 damage when you
Mhm.
attack a metal slime.
Yeah.
Puff does normal damage.
No, so it's like an instant crit. An AOE
It's not a
crit?
crit. It's like it'll do like 80 something damage, and these metal slimes don't have more than 5 HP.
Well, yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
You got a line. And first off, Puff attack. It's a attack all. I forget. I don't think it's an AOE. Whatever you call that.
Is it
Attacks
a group
every enemy on the screen.
or every enemy?
It's not. It's not group. It's
Oh, it's
every enemy.
It's like a boom.
Mm-hmm.
Holy!
So if you're using Tornico and you're you're doing blowing a whistle, getting a line of like 5 slimes, you use Puff. She breathes fire that same turn. Hello XP.
Oh my god! There you go. That's how you farm in this game. That's the way. I was gonna say it'd be nice to have Elena on your party. Fuck that. Just put just put her in there. Holy crap!
I is a beast. So she took second. That's a pretty good spot for her. I didn't pick her, but I mean I respect that. Mina's okay.
What makes Mai and Mina even better is playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2 specifically. They're so funny and like they're witty and they're like all obsessed with boys and making money and stuff. They're very funny characters, and some of the dialogue in the DS game too are really for all of them it's great. Elena too, she's very funny, but I think they're fun to read their comments about what they think about the situation because it's usually about boys or money.
Here's the real question. If Tornico was in this poll, would he have won?
Undoubtedly. Well, maybe Elena. I don't know, because Elena surprised me with how much she pulled ahead.
Yeah.
But
I think she has popularity because of Dragon Quest Heroes. I don't know.
Maybe. But Tornico's got his own damn games. Games!
He gave birth to a series.
Yeah. That's gotta count for something, damn it. That's crazy.
Yeah.